like to pay tribute to Tony Lloyd, who I sat with for his last speech, which was in Westminster Hall, on human rights, on this very issue we're discussing now, and he spoke with such wisdom, and we will all miss him. I also am shocked to hear a member calling another member, female member, hysterical. It's a classic call-out of misogynistic term, and I was shocked to hear it, Mr. Speaker. So this is the third reading of the third bill to try and stop the Channel crossings in 2 years. The first, the Nationalities and Borders Act, has been partially suspended because it was making things worse. The second, the Illegal Migration Act, has mainly not been implemented because the Home Office believes it's unworkable. And so here we are for the third time. This is the fail again and fail harder version. Unaffordable, unworkable, unlawful. It weakens our national borders. It undermines international courts, those courts that protect and that we rely on as British citizens. And I've been very concerned about the attacks on the European Court of Human Rights during debates on this bill. And the costs are spiralling. £400 million, plus £2.1 million already spent in legal bills alone by November 2023. This latest gimmick, not a plan, lets down people fleeing persecution and won't deliver on fixing the immigration system. It will leave nearly 100,000 cases in a backlog, 56,000 people in hotels, and, as we've now heard, more than 4,000 people missing from the system. It won't fix the system that the Conservatives have broken. It won't be that deterrent. It's too small and unworkable. It doesn't respond to the international situation with increasing climate change impact and conflict around the world that is driving people to seek safety. It feels like the Conservative Party can't cope with international reality and have stuck their fingers in their ears and are chanting something about Rwanda instead of facing up to reality. And this lets our country down. What will stop the boats and the dreadful deaths in the cold seas is Labour's plan. We will clear the backlog with a new fast-track system and 1,000 officers. We will end hotel use, saving the taxpayer over £2 billion, and improve enforcement with a new returns and enforcement unit to reverse the collapse in returns for those who have no right to be here. Look, the Conservatives started this by employing some temporary new officers, and it started working. So why not invest in things that work instead of this gimmick? In fact, they have started clearing their backlog. The Tories have also started smashing their gangs with work that they are doing in France. Again, it's beginning to work, so why not invest in those things that work, not the Rwanda plan? It's a nonsense to start something but not finish it and leave a half-baked plan in place. What works is smashing the gangs and working with France. We would smash the supply chains with new powers and a new cross-border police unit, which will stop the boats reaching the French coast in the first place. We would work in partnership internationally to address some of the humanitarian crises which are leading people to flee from their homes. We believe in strong border security and a properly controlled and managed and fair asylum system so that the UK will do our bit to help those fleeing persecution and conflict, but return those with no right to be here. And we believe in stopping the gangs, who are the only winners from this bill. Under the Tories, we just have costly chaos. Thank you.